Dust on my boots, seeking truth where the crossroads meet. A man can stumble, a man can fall, but grace is the hand that lifts us all. I'm not looking for silver or gold, just a love to hold, a faith to behold. She's gotta be a lady after God's own heart, a soul set apart where goodness starts. Though we're all flawless, the accounts, striving for heaven in every ounce, I'll wait right here no matter how far, for a lady after God's own heart. It's glitter and lies, empty promises in strangers' eyes. But I need a love built on holy ground.
Pause that for a second to talk to y'all. I'll start it back up here in a minute, but I'm here to interact with my viewers this go around. That's the sole purpose of this live, is to interact with y'all. Normally I'm on a mission, normally I just got something to say, but I'm just kind of cruising across the lake, just chilling out, listening to my music. So I thought, do something different. I got a ways yet left to go across the water to get to where I want to go. So I figure I'd give y'all a chance to enjoy the water a little bit with me, enjoy the music with me, hang out, and talk to me, interact. Anyway, so that's what we're doing. I'm gonna play the music now.
A sacred bond where truth is found. I'm not asking for perfect, just someone who tries to see the world through heaven's eyes. She's gotta be a lady after God's own heart, a soul set apart where goodness starts. Though we're all flawless, the accounts, striving for heaven in every ounce, I'll wait right here no matter how far, for a lady after God's own heart. I've seen the world, it's glitter and lies, empty promises in a stranger's eyes. But I need a love built on holy ground, a sacred bond where truth is found. Not asking for perfect, just someone who tries to see the world through heaven's eyes. She's gotta be a lady after God's own heart, so set apart where goodness starts. Though we're all flawless, the accounts, striving for heaven in every ounce, I'll wait right here no matter how far, for a lady after God's own heart.
Oh, and if anybody is curious how I'm able to play music while recording, it's because it's my music. If you hear any songs you like while I'm live streaming here, well, go to my channel. I got some playlists. Go check out the music. Maybe something to stand out to you. Give you a little inspiration. Come on. What you doing here? Okay.
Whispering quiet streets, truth feels like a rebel's creed. Faith is a flame they try to smother, but the light keeps breaking through. It's in the cracks where hope renews. Shadows of the cross, they can't hide the sun. Chains may rattle, but the war's not won. We stand unchanged, hearts undone. Shadows on the cross, but the light still runs. They write laws with broken pens, erase the past, start again. But love sits high, it won't receive. What they fear they cannot hold. It's in the struggle we grow bold. Shadows on the cross, they can't hide the chains may rattle, but the war's not won. We stand unshaken, hearts undone. Shadows on the cross, but the light still runs. They said it's illegal to hate, yet they chained me to this gate for not turning love away. A lifetime they said I'd pay. Love 'em anyway, love 'em anyway. When they curse your name and drag you to the clay, stand tall in the fire, let the truth display. No matter what they say, love 'em anyway. Their words sharp like broken glass, my hands tied, still I won't pass on the call to love. It's clear, even when the end feels near. Stone me, scorn me, it's all the same. You can't kill what lies the flame. Love 'em anyway, love 'em anyway. When they spit their lies, try to make you sway. Hold fast to the truth, let the truth display. No matter what they say, love 'em anyway. Their words sharp like broken glass, my hands tied, still I won't pass on the call to love. It's clear, even when the end feels near. Stone me, scorn me, it's all the same. But you can't kill what lights the flame. Love 'em anyway, love 'em anyway. When they spit their lies, try to make you sway. Hold fast to the truth, let the spirit stay. No matter what they say, love 'em anyway. Bars can't hold a heart that's free. Chains can't crush eternity. Their sentences dust, their power fades. But love's a law that never decays. Love 'em anyway. When they spit their lies, try to make you sway. Hold fast to the truth, let the spirit stay. No matter what they say, love 'em anyway. Love 'em anyway. Love 'em anyway. Law says it's wrong to hate, but they cuffed me just the same. My love, my crime, my fate, drag me through the flame. Faith lit the fire, burned me alive. Faith held my hand, told me I'd survive. Faith got me in, faith got me out. Chains couldn't hold what I'm about. Through the dark, through the doubt, faith got me in, faith got me out. They called it justice, I called it shame. Iron bars for a harmless name. Eyes up to heaven, I screamed, why me? No answer came, but I felt free. Faith stood tall while I fell low. Faith kept me steady when I had nowhere to go. Faith got me in, faith got me out. Chains couldn't hold what I'm about. Through the dark, through the doubt, faith got me in, faith got me out. They stood tall while I fell low. Faith kept me steady when I had nowhere to go. Faith got me in, faith got me out. Love's the kind of thing that can't lock out. Through the storm, through the shout, faith got me in, faith got me out. Faith got me out. Faith got me out. Faith got me out. Chains couldn't hold what I'm about. Trumpet calls, gives the blackest sky. Lightning cracks, no time. Eyes wide open, can't deny. One world order calls the land. Currency crumbles in their hand. Mark of the beast, a burning brand. In the twinkling of an eye, no time to scream, no time to lie. Like the days of Noah, the flood will rise, but silence fire, the world unites. Cities crumble, towers fall. Echoes of judgment shake it all. Shockwave pounding through the hall. Smoke and ash block the sun. No escape, nowhere to run. The reckoning has just begun. In the twinkling of an eye, no time to scream, no time to lie. Like the days of Noah, the flood will rise, but silence fire, the world unites. silhouettes wide. Dark clouds churn, no place to hide. Lightning veins crack the blackened dome. A voice says louder, I'm taking you home. In the twinkling of an eye, faster than the wind inside, like the days of no waters rise. Few are saved, the rest just cry. Ash rains down, fire in the street. World shakes hard beneath our feet. Like sun on burn, the pillars fall. A shockwave screams, it consumes it all. One world, one king, one life. Mark hands, mark souls, can't buy. In the twinkling of an eye, faster than the wind inside, like the days of no waters rise. Few are saved, the rest just cry. One world, one king, one life. Marked hands, marked souls, can't buy. In the twinkling of an eye, faster than the wind inside, like the days of Noah waters rise. You are saved, the rest just cry. A shockwave screams, the rest just cry. One world, one. 666, etched deep in flesh. Chains of gold, they hold, they thresh. Order stands, but hearts collapse. A kingdom built on devil's traps. One world, one world, one world. 666, etched deep in flesh. Chains of gold, they hold, they thresh. Order stands, but hearts collapse. A kingdom built on devil's traps.
Just a reminder to anybody that's new, we're just here to, or just now joining in, I mean, not necessarily new, but we're just hanging out. This live stream is about interacting with my viewers, but if there's no interaction, I'm just going to enjoy my music, let y'all enjoy the scenery and the music as well, and that's how we'll play this. All right, hold your ears.
Like thunder rolling hard, the sound is bleed. On the ground, streets so bare. Vanishing, vanishing, don't even blink. Vanishing, vanishing, don't even think. Those on the ground, streets so bare. Vanishing, vanishing, don't even blink. Vanishing, vanishing, don't even think. Should believe signs were there. Too much to see, too much to bear. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Judgment day, coming inside. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Vanishing, vanishing, caught in a blink. Vanishing, vanishing, don't even think. Clothes on the ground, streets so bare. Vanishing, vanishing, caught in a blink. Vanishing, vanishing, caught in a blink. Vanishing, vanishing, don't even think. Should have believed signs were rare. Too much to see, too much to bear. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Judgment day, coming inside. Thunder rolls and the sky splitting too. Trumpets scream loud, fire breaking through. Clothes scattered empty on the dirt where they stood. They said the end was near. I laughed through my fear. Now I wish I believed the mark of a beast on the sea. Shadows stretch long where the sun used to shine. The earth trembles deep like a heart beating behind. Eyes wide open but the world is blind. Hands reach for something but nothing's left to hold. They said the end was near. I laughed through my fear. Now I wish I believed the mark of the beast on the sea. This is the reckoning they told me about. Screams in the silence, no more doubt. The sky cracks again, it's calling me out. Said the end was near. I left on the fear, now I wish I believed. The mark of the beast unseen, unseen, unseen. They said the end was near. I laughed through my fear, now I wish I believed. The mark of the beast unseen. Shout, sing. Trembles deep like a heartbeat in the clock. Eyes wide open but the world is blind. Hands reach for something but nothing's left to hold. Hands reach for something but nothing's left to hold. They said my trembles deep like a heartbeat in the clock. Eyes wide open but the world is blind. Hands reach for something but nothing's left to hold. Hands reach for something but nothing's left to hold. Is this the reckoning they told me about? Screams in the silence, no room for doubt. The sky cracks again, it's calling me out. Oh, is this the reckoning they told me about? Screams in the silence, no room for doubt. The sky cracks again, it's calling me out. Oh, 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 oh. Is this the reckoning they told me about? Screams in the silence, no room for doubt. The sky cracks again, it's calling me out. Oh. Take me from anger, take me from pain, out of the shadows, into the rain. Peace of the manger, Cradle my soul, teach me to love when love feels lost, to carry the cross no matter the cost. Christ through me, let mercy flow, peace from above, let it grow. Glorious majesty shine through my chest. Forgive but not forget, teach me to bless. No sin too heavy, no wound too deep. Let the candle flick as the world falls asleep. Light up the night, guide my way home. Oh, let my heart be soft, not stone. Oh, let your grace make me your own. Christ through me, let mercy flow, peace from above, let it grow. Glorious majesty shine through my chest. Forgive but not forget, teach me to bless. No sin too heavy, no wound too deep. Let the candle flick as the world falls asleep. Light up the night, guide my way home. Oh, let my heart be soft, not stone. Oh, let your grace make me your own. The sky is heavy, the clouds won't break. The earth is trembling under the weight. Signs are written in the stars tonight. But don't you falter, don't let it fade. A candle glows brighter in the darkest shade. Keep your light burning, keep it alive. Through the storm, through the fire, we'll survive. Hold it high for the world to see. Keep your light burning, let it set you free. Voices echo from a distant hill. Truth is quiet, but it speaks still. Shadows deepen, yet the heart knows. The mark of love, the flame of grace, it shines eternal in every place. Keep your light burning, keep it alive. Through the storm, through the fire, we'll survive. Hold it high for the world to see. Keep your light burning, let it set you free. Let it set you free. The mark of love, the flame of grace, it shines eternal in every place. Keep your light burning, keep it alive. Through the storm, through the fire, we'll survive. Hold it high for the world to see. Keep your light burning, let it set you free. Keep your light burning, let it set you free. Keep your light burning, let it set you free. Let it set you free. Ooh. Let it set you free. The world feels heavy, shadows creep, but I hear whispers, soft and deep. A flicker in the darkest night, a candle burns, it holds its fight. Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the storms are raging, don't be afraid. Jesus do? What would he say? Keep your light burning, show the way. The beast may roar, the skies may fall, the trumpet sound, clarion call. But love's the armor, love's the shield. The truth will stand, the wounds will heal. In the face of fear, rise above. Fight the dark with endless love. Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the storms are raging, don't be afraid. What would Jesus do? What would he say? Keep your light burning, show the way. He opens a door, not a wall. A new beginning after all. So hold the flame and take his hand. Together we will make our stand. Behind a door, not a wall. A new beginning after all. So hold the flame and take his hand. Together we will make our stand. Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. Don't let it fade. Storms are raging, don't be afraid. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? What would he say? What would he say? Keep your light burning, show the way. I've stumbled more times than I care to confess. A sinner in some days best. If I've led you wrong, if I've dimmed your light, I'm sorry for the way I've laid on your nights. I strive, I fall, I rise again, trying to kill the man I've been. Please reconsider, I'm down on my knees. This ain't just for me, it's your soul that I see. I'm not the perfect Christian, but I'm begging you still. Don't let my failures break your will. Each day's a fight, playing right low. Die to myself so grace can grow. But the cracks in my heart, they might have shown a road to ruin instead of home. I've prayed, I've bled through every wrong, hoping my weakness may wrong. Please reconsider, I'm down on my knees. This ain't just for me, it's your soul that I see. I'm not the perfect Christian, but I'm begging you still. Don't let my failures break your will. Please reconsider, I'm down on my knees. This ain't just for me, it's your soul that I see. I'm not the perfect Christian, but I'm begging you still. Don't let my failures my failures break your will. Each day's a fight to lay my pride low. Die to myself so grace can grow. But the cracks in my heart, they might have shown a road to ruin instead of home. But let my failures break your will. Mark of the beast on the whispers of night. Shadows crawl where there's no light. Sixes in the dark, but I hold tight. What would Jesus do in this storm? Would he fight or would he transform? Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the world crumbles and skies cascade, live like Jesus, love like Jesus. Through the fire, through the dust, keep your light burning, trust. Candle flickers in a world so cold. Faith like a lantern, brave and bold. The second coming, stories foretold. When the stars fall and the trumpets sound, will your feet stand firm on holy ground? Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the world crumbles and skies cascade, live like Jesus, love like Jesus. Through the fire, through the dust, keep your light burning, trust. When the stars fall and the trumpets sound, will your feet stand firm on holy ground? Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the world crumbles and skies cascade, live like Jesus, love like Jesus. Through the fire, through the dust, keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the world crumbles and skies cascade, live like Jesus, love like Jesus. Through the fire, through the dust, keep your light burning, trust. Thank you, Rogan. Trust. Mark of the beast on the whispers of night. Shadows crawl where there's no light. Sixes in the dark, but I hold tight. What would Jesus do in this storm? Would he fight or would he transform? Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the world crumbles and skies cascade, live like Jesus, love like Jesus. Through the fire, through the dust, keep your light burning, trust. Keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the world crumbles and skies cascade, live like Jesus, love like Jesus. Through the fire, through the dust, keep your light burning, don't let it fade. When the world crumbles and skies cascade, live like Jesus, love like Jesus. Through the fire, through the dust, keep your light burning, trust. When the time comes, the clock won't tick. The streets will hum You're so sick, living in a world with a single voice where freedom's gone. There's no choice. Tattoo numbers on your skin. Where does the nightmare end or begin? Trust no one, deny the mark. Don't let them break your beating heart. Can't back and sell, can't even run. But there's a light just accept the sun. The air feels thick like a metal chain. The skies drip acid rain. Headlights scream but no one hears. We're drowning fast in our own fears. The mob will burn, the soul will fade. But there's a way to break the blade. Trust no one, deny the mark. Don't let them break your beating heart. Can't back and tell, can't even run. But there's a light, just accept the sun. The mark will burn, the soul will fade. But there's a way to break the blade. Trust no one, deny the mark. Don't let them break your beating heart. Can't back and tell, can't even run. But there's a light, just accept the sun. Time comes, the skies turn gray. Voices whisper, but the truth won't stay. One more banner flying high. Tattooed numbers in a soulless sky. They tell you dreams you can't afford. A hollow promise, a shiny sword. Reject the chain. Hold to the sun through the pain. When the choice is clear like fire and flood, take the cross, not the mark of blood. Can't find bread without their seal. A hungry heart, but your faith is real. Heads may roll, but souls won't bow. The time is near, the time is now. Deny the law, reject the chain. Hold to the sun through the pain. When the choice is clear like fire and flood, take the cross, not the mark of blood. You can't find bread without their seal. A hungry heart, but your faith is real. Heads may roll, but souls won't bow. The time is near, the time is now. We'll scream, trust no one, but the fight's already won. Cage may be carved in my heart, that's when the truth will start. Reject the chain, hold to the sun through the pain. When the choice is clear like fire and blood, take the cross, not the mark of blood. They know the mark of blood. Take the cross, not the mark of blood. wandered weak but found my way. The night was long, now comes the day. The shadows fell, they couldn't stay. I hear him call, I hear him say, rise up, child, not alone. He built the stage you're standing on. God prevails, he teaches me how music no longer stale. He wears the crown. He lifts me up when I fall down. My heart was right, but theirs was stone. Jesus reigns on heaven's throne. They doubted me, they turned their backs. But love filled up where courage lacked. The chords were lost, the strings were cracked. Now every step's on holy tracks. Rise up.
What did I just do? Hey. What the world just happened here? What? How'd that get disconnected? Okay, that was weird.
No longer stale, he wears the crown. He lifts me up when I fall down. My heart was right, but theirs was stone. Jesus reigns on heaven's throne.
What in the world is going on? Why is it disconnecting itself? And that's getting aggravating. Well, how in the world? Wait a minute. How do I only have 9.3 volts in my battery? Hold on. How is that possible? Okay, somehow I gotta tighten this battery. Somehow my battery got loose. That's what was going on. That's my music. Wow. Now I'm gonna have to let that charge up a little bit now before I can listen to my music anymore. That's a real drag. Oh well. We'll get the charge back up. Goodness. Took me down to, that's a brand new battery. Took me down to from 11.3 or 4 volts to 9.6 volts. Well, this Garmin saved my hide on that one, even if it doesn't do anything else. It just kept me from getting stranded. Well, I guess it was working on that one. Well, anywho, let things charge up for a little bit. Really need you to charge up. Well, we're going to try something. See if this helps anything. Give it a little throttle. Didn't help none. Didn't seem to anyway. It's frustrating. Let me see something here. Let's see. Let me go back down again. Alright. So I got a full charge on that. Alright, we'll go. I ain't worried about it. Alright. Okay. Get back on course the way I was going. Okay. Turn that back on. My music back going now.
Now every step's on holy tracks. Rise up, shout, you're not alone. Pick up the stage, I'm standing on. God prevails, He teaches me how. Music no longer is stale, He wears the crown. He lifts me up when I fall down. My heart was right, but theirs was stone. Jesus reigns on heaven's throne. Jesus reigns on heaven's throne.
Oh, wow.
I was weak,
Wait a
now I
minute.
stand tall.
Oh,
Went
really?
through storms, I caught them all.
I could have went
They doubted me,
through there,
laughed so loud,
around over to I-40.
but faith turned whispers into a crowd. They said I'd fall, they said I'd break, but the Spirit held me, made no mistake. God prevailed, no matter how long they want me gone, but I'm still strong. The world hates me, that's okay. They want me dead, not today, not today, not today. I walked through fire, felt the heat, but every scar made me complete. They wrote my name lines of shame, but heaven knows my heart's not the same. They said give up, they said stay down, but faith is louder than their sound. God prevailed, no matter how long. They want me gone, but I'm still strong. The world hates me, that's okay. They want me dead, not today, not today, not today. God prevailed, no matter how long. They want me gone, but I'm still strong. The world hates me, that's okay. They want me dead, not today, not today. Alone, while the cold winds moaned, Jesus held me tight through the bitter night. While the world flogged, I found His light. Take me away in the Spirit's song, sweet Jesus, where I belong. Lift my soul as the angels sing, in your arms every day. They threw their words like sharp spears, but you dried my eyes and calmed my fears. Their voices rose, but your love was strong. My heart was right, though their hearts were wrong. Take me away in the Spirit's song, sweet Jesus, where I belong. Lift my soul as the angels sing, in your arms I find everything. Shadows fall and the tempests rage, your love breaks through like an open page. Sweet Jesus, guide me, I'm yours to keep. Through every valley, through waters deep, take me away in the Spirit's song, sweet Jesus, where I belong. Lift my soul as the angels sing, in your arms I find everything. Soar. I don't want this world anymore. It's clear fades, its shadows fall. Your light lights the truth above it all. Sweet Jesus, sweet Jesus, hold me close. Let me sing unto you for eternity so true. This heart is yours to renew. Let me sing unto you. This world has nothing I desire. Its treasures burn me, don't inspire. You are the flame that lights my way, the only truth in night or day. Let me sing unto you for eternity so true. This heart is yours to renew. Let me sing unto you. Ooh, the world's on fire, the sky is made weak. Your blessings you always keep. You are the flame that lights my way, the answer to my deepest pleas. On fire, the skies may weep, but your promises you always keep. You're the anchor in the stormy seas, the answer to my deepest pleas. Let me sing unto you, sing Jesus, for eternity so true, so true. This heart is yours. Let me sing unto you. Ooh, let me sing unto you. Unto you for eternity so true. Eternity so true. This heart is yours to renew. Let me sing unto you.
So it's not working.
Above the
Dirty dog. So whatever's going on, it's going to be around that bend. Okay.
Creator of all seen and known, the stars,
Nervous though.
the seas, the earth. We praise you, O God, eternal Father, Holy Sanctus, Almighty King. The heavens bow.
There it went again. Why is that doing that? Whatever, dude. See if I can navigate through here or not. We'll find that spot. Well, we'll see. Ugh. on an exploration. I kind of got on Google and Google Maps and kind of explored the area, and I found another spot at apparently this same state park, and it's pretty huge. And it's got restroom and shower facilities, not too far off the beaten path of the water here. So I'm on, honestly, that might be my spot right there, I think. Right where that is. I'm almost betting it is. Yeah, because it looks like I'm starting to overshoot my spot, actually. I'm going to just pull up to whatever that is. That looks really interesting. So, I gotta be careful though, because I have no clue what's in these waters. But whatever that is, looks like it's homemade. Definitely doesn't look natural. And it looks like a good place to tie off to, honestly. Huh, what is that? I don't know. Well, anyway, like I said, it looks like a good place to tie off to anyway. Whatever it is. Looks like it's going to put me right on the beaten path of where I want to explore at. If these waters aren't too shallow, get up in there. Let's see. I don't feel like I'm going anywhere. I'm not. I don't think I'm going anywhere. Okay. Is this all I'm gonna get? Try a different spot, maybe. I don't know. Well, actually, it looks like I might be a little off. Anyway, whoa. Please don't be stuck here. Get me out of here. Come on, get me out of here, please. I think it's getting me out of here. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Get me out of here. My GPS, man, I gotta reset that. Yes, lied to me, or my Garmin lied to me, I mean. Okay, at least it's getting me out of it now. Doesn't look like I was on course with it anyway. And are you going to tell me how deep of waters I'm in yet? Come on, man. Tell me how deep of waters I'm in. Just not wanting to do it. Dirty dog. Why are you not telling me how deep of waters I'm in? Dirty rascal. Hi. So I was pretty close right there, but I'm not going to get there. Okay, well, we're going to go back to that other spot then, because, yeah, huh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm in way too shallow of waters right here. I gotta get out of this. Yep, just not gonna work. Alrighty, well. That stupid Garmin still isn't telling me where I'm at, or how deep I'm in. Dirty, dirty dog. Just do not want to do it. Whatever. I don't want to tell me the depth. Whatever. right in there. Leave somehow or another in there. Something ain't right there. No, I was right here. Here's where I was. Okay, so I was right there. Okay. So let's look for any other openings. What about? And then, so honestly, that looks the best. Man, I just happened to stumble across that, huh? Huh. Oh. That goes out to 150. But this here, still, wow. The Lord really set me on a good course, didn't he? Huh. That was amazing. Look at that. And now, what is that? That is weird. I don't know what that is. Anyway, so we're going to go over there then. Walk out there. There's in our house. Okay. So, good. Now what are you doing to me? That's not right. What are you doing to me here? Okay. Wait a minute, right there. I think that might be it. That's it right there. Beautiful. Okay, beautiful. So we're going to do right there. Create route. Okay. What? Get off of that. What are you doing? Setting device location. Do what? Permission to always to ensure track points are recorded even when the app is running in background. I don't want the app to run in background. Compass over the map from north up to Corsa. Okay. I don't know what you're talking about, but okay, whatever. What's going on here? What? This ain't no business. That's weird.
Your love awakens hearts from sleep. Praises to the past, all victims rise. You reconcile the sinners, Christ, the mercy fast as oceans deep. Your love awakens hearts from sleep. Victim and passionately loud as we sing, a hymn of triumph to our King. Your glory fills the temple wide. Forever with us you abide. We praise you, O God, eternal Father, Holy Scientist, Almighty King. The heavens bow in awe and wonder. To you our endless praises ring. Praises to the past, our victory rise. You reconcile the sinners, Christ, the mercy fast as oceans deep. Your love awakens hearts from sleep. Praises to the past, our victim rise. Reconcile the sinners, Christ. Through mercy vast as oceans deep. Your love awakens hearts from sleep. Ultimate passion in ours we sing. A hymn of triumph to our King. Planes dropped, buildings crumbled, dreams scattered in ash. Thought it was
Oh, come on. Why does it keep disconnecting for? Get it.
fear fed in veins like a tape stuck on rewind spun wrong. Behind, I'm still here. Echoes.
Ah! Why are you? Ah!
Lunged out the bed, sweat soaked like tidal waves. Doors swung wide, no angels, just empty graves. City silent, no horns, no cries, no sound. Heartbeat louder than the void around. Is this the end or just the start? Who judges my crooked heart? Left behind, I'm still here. Echoes screaming crystal clear. Second chance or just delay. What's the cost to kneel and pray? Lunged out the bed, sweat soaked like tidal waves. Doors swung wide, no angels, just empty graves. City silent, no horns, no cries, no sound. Heartbeat louder than the void around. Is this the end or just the start? Who judges my crooked heart? Left behind, I'm still here. Echoes screaming crystal clear. Second chance or just delay. What's the cost to kneel and pray? Ash clouds paint the skyline gray. Ghosts in the air, searching for a sign, but nothing's there. Feet on fire, running towards the unknown. World's a vacant temple, I'm alone. vacant temple. Still hit the sky, building. I thought I was dreaming till I opened my sight. World on fire, swallowed the night. The rapture, or just me left behind. Heart full, fear gnawed through my spine. Lungs out of bed, sweat soaked my chest. From the door, next. Second chance, so cruel skies. The clock ticks louder, can't deny. Breathing borrowed time, shadows on my mind. Second chance, the truth won't lie. Sirens sang symphony, smoke broke the hymn. Ash fell like snowflakes, choking the wind. Neighbors scream sermons, apocalypse hymns. Street lights flicker, world growing dim. Paranoia's the preacher, hopes on mute. Futures again with snake eyes in the shoe.
You dirty dog, did it again, Timmy. You rabbit. Okay, shallow water, I get it. Alright. Dirty, dirty dog.
Symphony, smoke from the hymn. Ash fell like snowflakes, choking the wind. Neighbors scream sermons, apocalypse hymns. Street lights flicker, world growing dim. Paranoia's the preacher, hopes on you. Futures a gamble, snake eyes in the shoe. Hands tremble,
Awesome.
searching for a tether. Second chance, or stormy weather. Second chance, or cruel skies. The clock ticks louder, can't deny. Breathing borrowed time, shadows on the mind. Second chance, the truth won't lie. Digital trance, spirits of Pharaoh in a timeless dance. The angels cry while the earth stands still. God is gone, but the echoes thrill. Mark for the cause we cannot deny. How long will you prolong the line? End time accounts in the shadows grow. The clock ticks fast, but we move so slow. Whispers of doom in the winds that blow. Ashes fall like a foam refrain. Echoes of loss in a world of pain. The question burns as the end is near. Will you break?
All right.
The angels cry while the earth stands still.
Well, alright, so I am at my campsite for the night. This is where I'm camping out, right here. Go ahead and shut this music off so I can shut the boat off. Matter of fact, let me turn, oh shushy. Wow, okay, let me turn that off. Let the boat sit here and just kind of idle for a minute. See if I can get any more of a charge into that battery. I do have a good full jump box with me though. Oh, what did I do? There was some, oh, that's what it was. I had, somehow my nuts holding my cables on my battery had loosened themselves. I don't know how that happened, but somehow they did. So let's drop this brand new battery and voltage down to 9 point. Well, it had dropped down to 9.3 volts, and it is back up to 9.7. I'm hoping if I let it sit here and idle a little bit, it'll get back up a little bit more in volts anyway. Meanwhile, while that's running, I'm going to get this shade down because of that sun. Let's see. Okay, hey. Try to fix that, I guess. Good. All right. Now, I'll get this other one down. Let's see here. Same thing over here. I am really loving my setup here, that's for sure. Yep. I'm definitely loving this. So, now, I am enclosed on 3 sides. Oh yeah, I need to get this here. This. Okay. That didn't take too long, easy peasy. So, yeah, let me go ahead and shut the boat off. Go ahead and shut the Garmin off. Shut that off. Awesome. Well, home sweet home for the night. I'm going to cook me something here in a minute. And eat. I think I'm going to burn the calories off by taking me a hike. There's some nature trails off in here, but yesterday I tried this and I tried to take y'all with me, and I learned real quick that once I get off in them timbers, there's no keeping reception, so I won't be able to take y'all with me. But I did do a little bit of recording yesterday, and I think I already uploaded that one. I've actually done quite a bit of recording, just not live. So there'll be some video footage to come out. Uh, there'll be some footage that comes out here soon about in regards to my how I spent my night last night and how peaceful it was, how peaceful it was this morning when I woke up. And I'll probably do it again tonight, all except for a tick had gotten in a very bad spot on me last night, and I kept waking up to uh, itching and hurting really bad. So finally, about 1 o'clock in the morning, I got up and I had to tend to that problem. And then it took me several hours, 2 or 3 hours to get back to sleep. But I finally got back to sleep, and I slept on through the night till about 7 something this morning, which is unusual because normally I'm up at 6 at the house. But well, that usually doesn't matter. Even if I did have a rough night, I'm usually up at 6. But I slept till about 7:20, somewhere in there this morning. Guess the sounds of the water hitting the shoreline must have been really relaxing and kept me asleep. I do have to figure out something more for padding on my bedding. I That's kind of rough. I gotta finish getting that stuff together so that wind don't blow that shade up. It's blowing it up right now. Let me see here. Ah, come on, don't do that to me. Let's go ahead and now some more. Hey, don't fall, don't fall. Oh, I forgot about that. Well, actually, right now, until I get that done, I'll probably get away with doing this for the moment, seeing as the wind's blowing this direction. Alright, so we'll do that for the moment. But anyway, so, wow. It's very peaceful right here. I'll flip the, well, we've already seen it as it was pulling up. I don't need to flip that around. I love how I've set this boat up. It has turned out great. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I got to figure out some sort of better padding. But at the same time, things like to get moody on the boat real quick. So I have to also bear that in mind. And I definitely got to bear weight in mind and all that stuff as I'm putting stuff on the boat. I did take some stuff off the boat today and shifted some weight around to make my travels a little smoother. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and make some dinner, but I don't really want to hear that generator yet. But maybe I could go ahead and do that. I don't know. Oh, let's see here. Whoa, what are you doing to me? But let's see. So got my generator and got my Keurig there. And then I just brought a bunch of ramen noodles with me. Well, actually, I brought some with me, and then I didn't feel like I brought enough. So I had my mother bring me a few more today when she brought me a couple of supplies. I ended up, I didn't really think that I'd be leaving this area for about 3 days, but I realized last night as I was settling in, I just did not bring enough supplies at all. So I went ahead and drove on back to the marina, gassed up,
got some ice. Mom brought me a few things, including my shoes and socks, so that I can actually do some hiking. Um, and so yeah, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and do my cooking now. And this is a Onan 3700 running watts. Let's see, 4500 peak watts. Digital inverter generator. I love this generator. Absolutely love this thing. It's so easy to start. Voila. And this here. Just got back to me. Oh, come on, man. Well, I'll be vacuuming again before I shut this thing off. And I need to get that freezer. Let's see. Put the cookies in it. And let's
All right, now. What else was it? Oh, I was going to tell you this. Another little trick. So, well, I'm done with the generator. I don't need it now. Okay. Do that. Yeah. All right. So, I discovered that, well, I've known this part for a long time. Well, yesterday when I went up into the woods, got all kinds of ticks on me. I seen them. I didn't actually see them falling out of the trees while I was sitting underneath the trees, kind of on some like shell or whatever. But I started noticing little seed ticks all over me, and I was like, "Well, beautiful." I was like, "I don't really think they're in the shell," but I was sitting underneath a bunch of tree limbs, trees, whatever, and pretty much what I did is, okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that. Knock it off. Come on. Why didn't I get this on? Come on there, man. Come on, Brian. All right. Well, anyway, a bunch of seed ticks got all over me yesterday, and that was part of the reason that, well, I didn't find them all, so that was part of my rough night last night. So anyway, one of the supplies that I had, part of the supplies I had, okay, part of the supplies I had my mother bring me today, bottle of alcohol, and an empty, clean spray bottle. Get off me, bug. Oh my goodness, it's one thing after another. What is going on all of a sudden? Anyway, so, 1/3 bottle, spray bottle of alcohol, probably takes this whole bottle, and then so basically a whole bottle of this to about a quarter of this bottle of water, and it should make the perfect insect repellent. I have some insect repellent, but I know ticks cannot deal with alcohol. It kills them. So I'm going to spray myself with this alcohol before I walk up into them woods to do my hiking. So that was one of the things. I got to get that done. Where did I put those? Here they are. All right, let me at least do that, and I can do the rest later. Come on. Come on. I don't want my food to sit there and get too soft. That wouldn't be any good. Ouch! That's hot. Come on. So I'll show you my makeshift table / toilet here in a minute. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Oh, hey, cool. All right, learn something new about these. All right, so let's see here. This. Come on. Whatever. All right. So now. All right. Do that there. And this here. Oh. Okay. Get the other one done. We're not. Okay, there it is. All right. All right. Come on. That hurt. Oh my goodness. Come on.
wants to seem to fight me all of a sudden. Ow. Felt like I just gave myself a shot. Actually got a drop of blood going there. Alright. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, good. Oh, man, that hurt. I know, I'm a little baby. Oh, okay. Now, I got some attachments for this, for the balls on these. Well, you can't even see me, or can you? Yeah, maybe. These balls right here, I've got attachments that they slide into, but while I mounted all the rest of them, I didn't mount these yet. So I'll get to that at some point, but right now, I'm going to just do it like this here, so that it keeps the wind from tearing me up here. Oh, oh boy. All right, there we go. Oh, good grief. Come on. Right there. And then sit that down there. Yeah, good enough for now. And then, kind of tighten that up a little bit, maybe. What's going on here? Okay. All right. Here we go. All right, good. Awesome. Good enough for now. I'll finish everything else up later on. Yeah, whatever. So, now, pull that back over there and then over here. Now, this here serves as my table and an emergency toilet. I haven't used it as a toilet yet at all, but I got this at the Bass Pro Shop, and it's an actual toilet seat and everything, but I haven't used it for that yet. And hopefully I don't need to, really. That's kind of why I chose to spot them in. Because where I parked, there's a walking trail, and it literally leads right up to a bathhouse and restroom deal. And there's picnic tables up there. There's water spigots that are fully operational, so on and so forth. So, and the one thing I didn't bring was toilet paper. So I got shop towels, but boy, I wouldn't want to have to use those if I don't have to. And hopefully, oh, I can hang that up now. Hopefully, the bathrooms in the state park there will have toilet paper, I hope. And what is going on here? Oh, what's going on? Okay. Okay. So, I don't really too much ever put a full pack of the chili seasoning in. Just enough to give it a little chili flavor, just a hair bit of spice. I'm not too keen on putting the whole pack in though. And I wish I'd have drained just a little bit of that water before I did that, before I put all that seasoning in there. I wasn't thinking. Oh well, it is what it is. Oh, good, but I forgot to pray.
So I will eat with y'all. Oh boy. Hold on a minute. I gotta fix that blind real quick. This just really, really picked up on me. All right. Get that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. All right. Beautiful. All right. So I will eat with y'all here. And then, and if anybody talks to me, I'll talk to you. But after I get done eating, then I'll probably end this live stream and make my alcohol mixture, spray myself down real good. And I'm gonna take me a hike, literally. I may fix that shade first though, which doesn't need fixed. I just need to pull stuff out because I wasn't thinking, and I covered my deals that the shades hook into. So it's not a matter of really fixing anything, just a matter of moving a few things. Well, wow, I'm gonna have to do that better. So much evil. Yes, sir. I am having an absolute blessed day, Mario. Yes, sir, brother. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, I will. Enjoy your lunch as well. Yeah, because it's kind of lunch and dinner. At least I'm hoping. Yesterday, I only had 2 ramen noodles all day. Well, no, that's wrong. I lied. I had breakfast before I left the house on my trip yesterday. Well, made breakfast and brought breakfast with me and kind of nibbled on breakfast all the way up till about 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Then about 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, I made my 2 ramen noodles. Today, I've had maybe 7 sandwich cookies. And so I don't even know what time it is. It's 4 o'clock. Okay, so I'm hoping this will be both lunch and dinner because I'm hoping to eat this, go for the hike, burn these calories off. I'm trying to put myself on a diet and do a little bit of working out to prepare my body for the faith walk that I'm going to be going on here in about a week and a half or so. And it's my hope that I'm gonna do my best to determine myself that not only am I going to lose weight on this walk, but I'm also going to quit smoking cigarettes too on this walk in the name of Jesus. And as well as drawing back close to the Lord. I mean, I'm close with the Lord, but man, when you're walking with the Lord and you've experienced what I've experienced, for a lack of being able to put what I've experienced into short form, when you've experienced what I've experienced, you can never again be close enough to the Lord. You're always chasing. It's like an addiction, which I guess it is in a sense. This one's a good addiction, but you're always chasing after the time that you was the closest with the Lord that you've ever been. And for me, For me, that was when I had went to True North men's camp meeting. Yes, sir. And it was a week long deal. We camped out, and I came home from the camp deal. It was a couple years ago, 3 years ago or something. Came home from that camping deal. Man, the Lord was just all over me. Holy Spirit just all over me, and I didn't want it to end. And so I went out to a secret spot of mine, and man, the Lord met me out there. Jesus Himself. I'm not kidding y'all one bit. I've told this a couple of times, maybe. I don't know. But Jesus Himself met me out there and walked with me that entire first day. And I believe, no, it was, no, I went to my secret spot the day I got home from the camp deal. And He walked with me, literally walked with me for the rest of that day. And then I came back the next morning. He walked with me all day long throughout the timbers of my secret spot. I come back that third day, and I was looking all over for Him. He wasn't there. And I'm like, I literally began crying. I'm like, Jesus, where are you? Where are you? And I'm walking around like, what am I missing? Like I'm as if I'm searching for Him. The Holy Spirit ministered to me. And He said, son, you got a rare, special treat. But there's others that need that same thing. And so you're left with me, His Spirit. And man, I was both like almost saddened, but so joyous all at the same time. You know, because my time with Him, he, yeah, He ministered to me quite a bit, but at the same time, it was like a long lost brother just cracking jokes with me. And I know y'all might think I'm crazy for this, but I'm not kidding you one bit. That's what He was doing. He's cracking jokes with me, walking with me, just like He was my long lost brother. And so that was a high for me. You know, like they say you can be drunk on the Holy Ghost. Well, you can be high on the Holy Ghost too. And I'll never stop. I will never stop chasing that high. Now, whether I ever get to experience that again before I reach heaven, you know, I guess that's kind of up to me as to how hard I try and, you know, what the Lord has in store if He ever wants to let me have that again. But, you know, I kind of feel like that was a one-time thing, but I'm never going to stop chasing it again. And chasing it, what chasing it means for me is getting off by myself, no distractions, away from the world, away from everybody, and it just being me and Him. Just me and Him. Letting Him and being quiet, being still, being quiet, and letting Him minister into my soul. And from the ministering into my soul, I reaffirm what I already know about being obedient and exercising the gift of faith that He has given unto us all. I notice I'm down to one viewer right now. Well, people don't want to hear that. Hmm. Oh. Man, that sun just has to be coming right through the one spot I don't have something across there at. Show you the view I'm staring at here. Let's see. So that's what I'm staring off into as I'm eating. Well, actually, you can't quite see my full view because of that blind or the shade there that I got pulled down. But dinner on the water. I have never, ever went without my hat. I've been without my hat now for 2 days. The Lord was ministering to me this morning through me. It was all coming out of my mouth. Honestly, I don't remember exactly what it was about. I remember it was good. I talked for about 30 minutes, or should I say the Holy Spirit through me talked for about 30 minutes. And it was actually got it all on recording this time. Usually I don't get those on recording. But this morning I did, so at some point I'll get that posted up. Yeah, I gotta encourage anybody that is able, that is actually physically able. Put all excuses aside. Go bury yourself off in some nature somewhere. Get off by yourself. Open yourself up to be able to hear from the Lord. There's no way you can hear from the Lord when there's always constant distractions and noises around you. I mean, you can, but it's so incredibly hard. When there's always noises around you, when you do hear something, you're questioning, was that the Lord? Or was that Satan trying to deceive me? Well, I'm going to do what I do after every meal, which is to smoke a cigarette. And if it's going to cause you to want a cigarette, if you're one that's quit, I do encourage you to please look away or click out, because I am going to smoke. Kind of want to make me another cup of coffee, but it's late enough in the day that I really don't need to be doing that. Really looking forward to my faith walk
I am so looking for. I cannot wait for that walk. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Nothing in life comes easy. It's been 5.5 years since I did a faith walk. My body has definitely gotten way out of shape. That's all right. No pain, no gain. I am really, really looking forward to it. I'm gonna have to go buy me another pair, or buy me a pair of tennis shoes specifically for this walk, though, because these shoes that I got, not really hiking shoes. So I'll probably go over to Shoe Carnival or something and pick me up a. What are these? I don't remember what kind of shoes these are. What brand is this? Skechers. Okay. See if I can find me a pair of Skechers like these, but that are lace up. I really like these here because of these hose that go all the way through. Somehow those hose that go through, like this sole has never tore up on me, and the shoe's dirty right now because of the first day I got in the water, Thursday or Friday for Earl's birthday, I was all in sand and I haven't washed them since. But Arch Fit, Skechers Arch Fit. I'm hoping I can find a pair of those, but lace up style for this walk I'm gonna be on. Man, I don't like how the boat's moving around right now. I had this boat parked perfectly where it wasn't moving yesterday. I appreciate y'all on the thumbs up. It does help the algorithm. Also, there's this new deal YouTube's put out. I guess I don't know a whole lot about it, but I mean, I guess I know a little bit. There's a hype button, HYPE, and I guess the more people that hit that hype button, the more YouTube recognizes that people are enjoying it or whatever the case is, and so it actually triggers the algorithm now. Whereas I don't know if it's the only thing that triggers the algorithm now, or if it's just another tool that helps trigger the algorithm. I don't know. But anyway, it's something that it don't cost nothing to hit the hype button. But I guess it's another form of hitting the like button. So I'm just putting that out to y'all if y'all want to hit the hype button, and push God's word out there or whatever. That's between y'all and the Lord. And I don't even think that I'll even know if you hit the hype button, at least not while I'm live. So that is seriously between y'all and the Lord. But not even sure if the hype button is available on lives or not. I really don't know what it's available on. I just know that, well, okay, so there was somebody that I listened to quite a bit, and I noticed that person had the hype button on her video, and I actually hit the hype button. I thought it was going to charge me or try to, and so I was real careful, and I went ahead and hit the hype button. This was just today, and it said something about it gave her X amount of points on top of the other points that other people, they hit the hype button, had given her. I don't know. Yeah, I still got to learn about all that yet.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to secure this boat a little better before before it gets dark. I do not want this thing moving all around on me while I'm sleeping. You know, I think I'm starting to figure out more of what my calling is. And even I find it a crazy one. So I don't know how anybody else is going to take it, but it's just the direction the Lord's put me on. I I've been persecuted so much, and every time I go to talk about it, everybody wants to say, "Quit playing the victim." Interesting. So I was thinking about this earlier today, and so I put this post out there on on the Facebook. I said, so when somebody's been persecuted and they decide to talk about it, all of a sudden that person is playing the victim. Okay, so if somebody that's been raped wants to talk about it, they're playing the victim. You know, how does this make sense? So just because a person talks about the persecution they've been through, they're playing victim as if they wasn't victimized. It makes no sense to me. You know, and when I talk about my persecutions, it's not for reasons of I. Oh, come on. It's not for reasons of wanting or needing sympathy at all whatsoever. It's simply because to talk about it glorifies God, because through the persecution, testimonies came. Of course, that makes Satan angry, because the more my testimonies get out there, the more souls he loses. And he can't have that. No, he can't have that. So he deceives people into gaslighting me, deflecting their realities onto me, and telling me that I'm playing victim, telling me that I cry too much. Nobody crying. I'm telling my testimony. How is that crying? And if I do cry, and I do shed a tear, but I'm not allowed to have emotions. Make this make sense to me. Well, so the more this has happened to me, Satan would like to convince me that I need to shut my mouth and not talk about things. Well, it'd be easy for me to do that. Oh, I'm a very determined person when I set my mind to something. Oh, I can shut up and just whatever. But if I do that, Satan wins. If I shut up and I don't talk about the persecutions, and I don't call a spade, then Satan wins. Not blow off on me. Man, that wind is strong. Come on, man. I refuse to let Satan win. So I don't care who thinks what about me, how much they think I'm a crybaby. Ain't nobody forcing anybody to listen to me. And everybody on YouTube, everybody's got a YouTube channel that they're trying to build or whatever that is doing content. Every one of them is about
growing their subscriber count, growing their like numbers, growing their views, and thereby growing their financial ends of things. Well, I could be like everybody else, but that ain't what the Lord called me to do. If the Lord wants the subscriber count to grow, He'll grow it. If He wants the like numbers to go up, He'll impose it upon people's hearts. If He wants finances brought in from it, He'll make that happen too. Everybody's just blown away because they keep trying to tell me, dude, if you would do this or you would do that, your subscriber count will go through the roof and you can start making money and blah, 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 blah. Why does everything have to be about money? Why can't it just simply be about loving people and sharing the Word of God, sharing our testimonies, and talking about what each one of us has learned and bounce ideas off of each other as brothers and sisters in Christ? Not everything has to be about money. Not everything has to be about fame and glory. But everybody that has a YouTube channel, best I can tell, even all the so-called Christians, even the ones running Christian channels, it's about the numbers. Whether it's the number of likes, number of subscribers, number of money, it's all about the numbers. Why is this? Well, folks, we're in the last days. I'll tell you that. That good book warns us about all these different things that are happening, including even His own elect. And these last days will be deceived if they don't keep their candle lit and shining bright and be watchful all throughout the night. Well, I'd rather suffer a little bit financially on this earth than to suffer for eternity when my spirit leaves this earth. I'll tell you that. And the funny thing is, God really does supply all my needs. This prosperity gospel being preached, that's a load of garbage. Don't y'all realize that this prosperity gospel that's being preached is anybody that's preaching that? it's almost it's kind of carnally funny, not spiritually funny, but it's carnally funny because it shows the ignorance of man. You hear a prosperity gospel, if you tithe or donate 20% to the church or 50% to the church, or you send in $100 or $1,000 right now, I promise you, the Lord saith that you'll receive tenfold anything you give, and and so many people do that. And these preachers preaching it, they're sitting back. They can't even count the money anymore. There's so much of it comes in. Owning multiple jets, luxury cars, mansions. I mean, let me tell you, if I got the money to buy a mansion, you know what I'm going to do? If I do ever buy a mansion, it's not going to be for me. I might take one room out of the mansion, and I'm going to turn every one of them rooms into a room for somebody in need. But you got all these preachers out there living it up. Got yachts, airplanes, mansions. The Lord wants us to be happy. Yes. But at the same time, why can't we use what He blesses us with to bless others? This boat, for example. This ain't a fancy boat. It's nice, but it's nothing, spectacular. It's not show-offy. But it has a purpose more than just, oh, I want it. And let me show off, let me have a status symbol or whatever. No, this boat is so that I can find myself with the Lord. So I can get out here on this water, have something to do where I can get away from everybody else and be out here by myself. I mean, sometimes other people want to go with me and they want to go fishing. Okay, well, let the Lord lead. If other people want to go with, they want to do a fishing and socializing. Okay, well, you know what? I'm always every day, every minute of every day, Christ and what would Jesus do is always in my brain. There's not a minute goes by. I honestly don't believe there's a minute goes by anymore, because I've intentionalized growing that deep with the Lord. There really is even when I mess up. Okay, I will say this: I'm not always perfect. I strive to be perfect because the scriptures actually do tell us, "Be ye perfect as I am perfect," Jesus says. So, but I fail. I mess up. But even in those mess ups, my thoughts, my everyday actions are focused around Christ and what would he do? And okay, I messed up now. Now, what would he have me to do now that I've messed up? Okay, let me correct this issue in whatever form or shape that looks like. And Bumblebee, you can go on somewhere, dude. No. No, don't you be trying to build a house in here. Come on, man, get out of here. Ooh, I do not like that. Oh, I don't like that. And my spray's up front. You might see a white boy dance here in a minute, y'all. That's just like the evil one. Sidetracking from what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go get my spray. Oh, please do not bite me. Do not attack me. Oh. Yeah, I see you. Okay, here we go. Now that I got spray everywhere, that's great. Ugh. I got you good now. All right, well. Oh man, it's dripping right into my son's bag. Come on, man. Well, anywho, so I don't know where I was at, but long and short, or to get back on somewhat of a pathway there, I've got a strange mission, and that is that I'm supposed to talk about my persecutions, and I'm supposed to talk about them a lot, and I'm supposed to do this until the Lord either tells me not to and leads me a different way, leads me on a different path of subject matter to talk about, or until I leave this earth, whichever comes first. So, for all of you out there that want to tell me I'm playing victim, well, if that makes you feel better, more power to you. But your words ain't going to stop what Christ, the Father, and the Holy Spirit has set out for me to do. There's a reason I went through all this persecution. And I'm supposed to just let myself be deceived into not talking about it. I went through so much persecution, but I've also went through so much healing. And I've learned so much in the persecution. I mean, I've learned so much. And I wouldn't give any of the persecution back for all the money in the world. I truly, truly wouldn't. I really, truly wouldn't. Oh, you're crazy. You're a flat out liar. Yeah, okay. If that makes you feel better to say that, you just go ahead and, like I say, more power to you. It ain't going to stop me. Ain't going to stop me from talking about it. Ain't going to stop me from writing music about it, producing that music. It just ain't going to stop me. I'm going to carry on. And I don't care if there is 0 views on every video I ever do. It's not going to stop me from trying anyway. I'm not going to cater to the societal norms. I'm not going to cater to the darkness of this world, demonic forces that are trying to shut me up and shut me down. The very ones that want me dead and have tried many times. Well, you know what? I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still here, a shouting and a screaming, hallelujah and amazing grace. Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Burn the ships, cut the tides. You ought to go listen. Y'all ought to go listen to that song called "Burn the Ships" or "Burn the Ship." Listen to the or watch the video that goes along with it. I can't. Burn the ship. Well, I can look it up. I want to see. I can tell you who the artist is. I forget though. I know it. I just can't really think of it at the moment. Actually, well, no, I can't let y'all hear it on here because that would be a copyright deal for sure. But King and Country. Yeah, so there's a song called Burn the Ships. It is plural with an S. Burn the Ships by the channel called For King and Country. It's a really good song for anybody that has went through a lot and is struggling to let go. I used to play that song a lot. I play it every once in a while if I realize that there's something I'm holding on to that I don't need to hold on to. But most people are holding on to a lot of things that they shouldn't be holding on to. A lot of hurts and pains, a lot of unforgiveness, a lot of bitterness. So many Christians that I talk to, oh, bless their hearts. They desire to be right. They desire to forgive. They want to forgive. But in their minds, no, that person did too evil of an act to me. They did too evil of an act to me. How can I possibly let that go? And you remind them, hey, how much more evil does it get than nailing a man to a cross and beating him beating him to half dead prior to that and shoving a crown of thorns down on his head. And then while he's on that cross, putting alcohol, or what was it, vinegar, putting vinegar to his lips. I mean, how much more evil of an act can you get than that? Still yet, the man that died on that cross forgave us anyway. Still loves us anyway. But you can't forgive. And then I hear people saying, well, you're not forgiving them for them. You're forgiving them for yourself so that you can heal. Well, in a carnal world, that's yeah, okay. That makes sense in a carnal world. Because in a carnal world outside of Christ, how else are you gonna get past the healing if you look at it that way? But for a Christian to say you're not forgiving them for them, you're forgiving them so that you can heal, I'm calling garbage, and here's why. So you mean to tell me that you're a Christian, meaning you're a follower of Christ? Is what a Christian means. You're a follower of Christ. So you mean to tell me that you're going to follow Christ, you're going to claim to, but the only reason that you're going to forgive somebody is so that you can heal? Well, that's selfish. That's not why Christ went to the cross. He didn't go to the cross for himself so that he could heal. No, he forgives people for people because he legitimately loves the people, all people, including the ones that persecuted him, that nailed him to a cross. No, we don't forgive people so that we can heal. We forgive people because we truly are legitimately concerned about their eternal soul, their eternal salvation, where they're going to spend eternity. And that's how much we love people. As a true believer, you're going to claim to be a true born again believer, then stop deceiving or stop lying to yourselves. And if you aren't lying to yourselves about why you forgive, well, that's far worse. Just ain't wanting to work, is it? What in the world? I had a problem with this before. It's always stayed. No, it's not wanting to stay. Try it that way. Maybe that'll work. There, maybe that'll work. So, anyway. Yep. Thank you, Lord. Brothers and sisters, I love you. And I hope you got something out of all that. I didn't know I didn't know all that was there to come out of me. That's usually how it goes. Usually, when I start talking, I didn't even know there was something to talk about. At least, I mean, maybe I did, but in that moment, I didn't. And when I start talking, I usually don't. Usually, there's quite a bit to be said, and I don't even know that there's quite a bit to be said. That's how the Holy Spirit works. He's looking for a willing body that will allow him to speak through them without them having fear of rocking a boat, stirring a pot, without fear of how hard am I going to be persecuted. Matter of fact, we're told that those that follow truly after righteousness' sake, we will be persecuted. So, anybody that tells you being a Christian is an easy road, they're lying to you. But while it may not be an easy road, it's a peaceful one. Because as a Christian, as a follower of Christ, he really truly brings us peace in the worst of situations. He really truly does. Because once we fully surrender to him, we know he's got our back. The whole time that charge was hanging over my head where I was facing a life sentence, y'all don't have to believe this. I mean, I care, but at the end of the day, I'm not going to care because it's each their own, but I'm not kidding you. You know, I had just a little bit of stress
while I was hiding out. Once I found out the warrant was out, while I was hiding out in order to come up with bail money. But I knew that I wasn't going to hide out more than about a week. If something didn't break within a week, I was going to go turn myself in. And it was like the last day. I was sick. I think I was just a couple hours away. Matter of fact, 2 or 3 hours away from going and turning myself in. And I got to admit, I was a bit stressed. Not as stressed as I would have been had I not been walking with Christ, but I was a little stressed. And then, in about 2 or 3 hours before I was about to go turn myself in, all the money came through that I needed to bond myself out. And and so I bonded out, and for the next year or so while I was fighting that case, like I said, y'all don't have to believe this, but I had no stress. It was funny because my best friend, he was stressing it, and he wasn't even facing the life sentence. It wasn't his charge, and he's stressing it. Every time I talk to him, I didn't. I got to a point where I didn't like talking to him anymore because all he wanted to talk about was the case. And dude, why ain't you stressing over this? Dude, you need to be doing this. You need to be doing that. And I'd be constantly having to tell him, no, I don't. This is what the Lord told me to do. And that's all I'm going to do. To do anything more is outside of God's will, outside of what he told me to do. And I'm not going to do it, no matter how much the normal society would do it. I don't care. And man, that just made him stress all the more. He thought he legitimately thought I had just fell off my rocker, had went insane, and he thought I was going away for life. And because he's my best friend, it melts my heart. He was legitimately concerned, and that's why he stressed. But his stress was for nothing. He stressed over nothing. Meanwhile, I'm just sitting back like, really, guy? And I'm not joking about that one bit. I had complete, total peace throughout the whole thing. I knew everything was going to be okay. So, though a Christian's life won't be the most picture perfect, when negative things do happen, it will be the most peaceful. Yeah. And it has been said, well, the system cost you 20-something $1,000 in bonds and court fees because of their false persecutions. Sue them. Yes, I could sue them. Yes, I could win. There's not a question about it in my mind that I could win major lawsuits over all the different things that were brought against me and all the different agencies that was involved, people, whatever. There's really no way that I could lose. However, the Lord told me he didn't want me doing that. And I've even tried to argue with the Lord a little bit about it. Well, Lord, if I did win, one, it's going to bring awareness to this situation and injustice in the system. But two, the money, everything that Satan meant for evil, this money could be turned into good to ramp up the ministry. I didn't tell you to do that, son. Let's build this ministry the way I want it built, not the way you want it built. Not by your understanding, but my mind. All right, Lord. So people can't understand why I won't sue all these people and entities and whatnot. Well, that's why.
Man, I got so many testimonies, so many things I could share with y'all, but I really do want to get off in them woods and do some hiking. But I gotta, and I'm running out of time. It's man, yeah, I'm running out of time. Um, I've got to end it here. Just know, folks, no matter who you are, and no matter if you are one of the ones that has been a part of the persecution, I love you. If you've been one that was part of the persecution, I wholeheartedly forgive you. And I do wholeheartedly love y'all. All right. I just got to go. I just have to end this. I love y'all. Thank you for the thumbs up. Stay tuned for more.